So I took a 401k loan out about a year ago, and about 2 months after, which would be about, I don't know, 10 months ago, I made a video about me taking out a 401k loan to pay off debt. And the video didn't get any traction up until very recently. And I've been getting a lot of hate comments on that because I'm doing something unconventional. I'm doing something that those folks were taught not to do by the government system, by the bankers, by different financial advisors who make money off of their ill-gotten investments, and by our government teachers. I did something that really, really worked out for me. I paid down various loans that were like up in the 16 and 19% interest rate. I was struggling to meet those monthly payments. I mean, really felt like I had a noose around my head or my neck. And it seemed like it took no more than a second or two for a month to go by to where the next payment was due. So I looked into taking out a 401k loan. I took it out, paid off all that debt. Now those payments are like 1/3 of what they used to be. My credit score went up because they're all paid off. I still have to pay that money back, but I'm paying it back to myself. Now I'm no longer paying that 16 and 19% interest rate to the various bankers. My 401k loan, don't quote me on this because it's been a while, but it was somewhere in the area of 2% interest rate, maybe even 2.5. I forget what it was. So I'm paying that interest, but I'm paying it back to myself. It's going back into my 401k. Not only did I pay off my debt, I bought some physical silver. So I have that in case the stock market crashes, in case there's a banking collapse or the dollar collapse. I have that physical silver. And people just bashing me. Well, you know, the 401k plan is connected to the stock market. That's a true statement. That is actually true. And if the stock market crashes, so does my 401k. And my 401k will be worthless. Who cares? That's just paper to me. Physical is physical. And besides, I have enough in the 401k. If the stock market does crash, all they'll do is call me for their payment, and there's enough in there to pay off the debt. So you don't, when you take out a 401k loan, you don't take the entire lump sum out. They won't let you, actually. They'll let you take about 1/3 out, is what I'm saying. So you have 2/3. If your debt is called upon, you have 2/3 to pay it off. Anyway, folks, the point of this video, I've been rambling on. If you have a 401k loan out, if you have a 401k plan, and if you have some high interest debts, go to work, take a look at your 401k plan, see if there are provisions to taking out a loan. I would say about 90% of 401k plans allow you to take a loan out, and the interest is ridiculously low. You're paying it back to yourself. I'm not telling you what to do. I don't make any money off of your decision to pay off your debt. When you take a loan out on your 401k, your investment company is not going to call me, hey, overtaxed taxpayer, Mary Jane and Bobby Sue, or whoever your names are, Bobby Sue, Bobby Joe, and Mary Jane. Your investment companies are not going to call me and say, hey, they took out a loan, we're going to be sending you 10%. I don't make any money. I'm just telling you what has worked for me, folks. Consider this. It has worked out magnificently for me. Again, I don't owe those suckers, those bankers, a dime anymore. They ain't getting my interest rate anymore. Yes, I still borrowed the money, but I borrowed it from my own resources. And I'm paying back the interest on it back to myself. It has cut my payments literally in half. If not more than, I think more closer to 1/3. And you ought to look into it. You'll do research on the Google, and they'll all talk negatively about doing it. But then you read further down, and you find out they're an investment company. Well, they need you to keep in the market for them to make money. But forget how money works. Forget this investment company and that investment and the long-term this and the long-term goals. Bull crap. What makes more sense? Paying a banker his payment plus 19% interest, or paying yourself the payment at 2% interest? That's all you really need to think about. So I urge you all, go take a look at your 401ks, see if you're allowed to take a loan out. Make your own decision, but if you do pay off your debt, think about buying some silver as well. I have to run. I got some laundry waiting to be folded up, and nobody's going to do it.